Hey guys, happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July if you're from the United States of America. If you're not and you're from Britain, maybe you're still a little bugged by, the colonies going their own separate way. Sorry. Um, I'm doing a little special episode tonight, a little 4th of July thing, but not to celebrate the birth of our nation. I celebrate that too. There will be fireworks and stuff. But I have two friends whose birthdays are today. One is from New York, the mother of one of my good friends, and I suspect she wouldn't drink this drink I'm going to make. Another who happens to be Archbishop John, an English guy from the north of England, Yorkshire. He's from Yorkshire, and he's a fan of the Negroni. So I came across a drink recently called the Enzoni. The Enzoni, and I'm going to make that tonight. I'm going to dedicate it to your birthday and to all people who want to try a drink with, of all things, real grapes in it. Yeah, that's right. Imagine that. Grapes. Now, there's all sorts of alcohol made from grapes, right? I mean, let's name one. Wine. But have you ever seen a drink made with actual grapes? I mean, we use lemon, we use lime, we use citrus. People drinking pina coladas are using coconut and they're using pineapple, and we garnish with cherries, and it's cray cray. It's cray cray. But grapes, you just don't see it. The Enzone. What is the Enzone, Jude? It sounds Italian. Well, it's not. It was made right here in the good old US of A, so it's an American drink, but it was created by a guy with a very Italian name. So in 2002, this guy named Vincenzo Enzo Erico, and he was a bartender at a place called the Milk and Honey, which is quite a famous place in New York City. And he comes up with this drink, which is a cross between the Negroni, which I've made for you before, equal parts Campari, gin, and sweet vermouth, if you remember that. Lovely drink, okay? So it's a cross between the Negroni and a gin sour, which I haven't made, but you've seen every other sort of sour, so you can just imagine it's a gin sour, like a vodka sour, like a pisco sour, but it's using gin. So this is a cross, and it uses grapes. So what do you need for this? Well, you need seedless grapes. And the original recipe calls for white grapes. I got some seedless green ones here. But the cool thing is you can use whatever seedless grapes you want or in season. So later towards the autumn time, Concord grapes come into season. Or there's red grapes right now you might like. Whatever kind of grapes you want to use, you want them to be seedless because they're going to be in the drink. So we don't want to get grape seeds in there. So there's really not a whole lot of history to this drink, and quite frankly, like I said, it's the only drink I know made with grapes. So what you're going to do is you're going to take about 5 grapes of your type, the ones that you pick, just like that, and you're going to put it in a shaker. And we're going to muddle them. Remember the muddler. Muddle, muddle, muddle. It's a muddling sort of thing. So we're going to take 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, not lime juice, lemon juice, and a 1/2 an ounce of simple syrup. Remember, equal parts water and sugar. There's your sweetener, right? And before we put in our alcohol, we're just going to muddle that in there. And again, when you muddle it, don't destroy the grapes. Don't kill them. You just want to press them to get the juice out. And it's, sometimes grapes are pretty firm. So it's an interesting thing to muddle grapes. It's not like muddling like citrus that just, kind of the juice comes right out. I mean, you actually have to break them, but you don't want to break them up to have little pieces of grape floating in your drink. Okay? So muddle it nicely, and then we're going to put in 1 ounce each of our gin. Use a London Dry, and I'm using my chilled Bombay Sapphire. I love this little bottle. I'll be sad when it's gone because I'll probably have to buy a big bottle. So 1 ounce of that baby. Woohoo, it's nice and cold. And 1 ounce of the lovely Campari, which I talked about in the Negroni, the little bitter drink. So you've got bitter going on here. You're going to have sweet going on here. You're going to have sour going on here. I don't know what we're calling the grapes. I guess they're kind of sweet too, right? And there you go. I mean, you've got an explosion of every sort of taste bud on the tongue. So you're going to be tasting everything. Okay, so we put all that in. Then we're going to put our ice in, because remember, my new thing now is to do it correctly, which is to put the ice in after you put the alcohol in. Because I talk a lot, and we don't want the ice to melt and, kind of destroy our drink. Eee. So we'll put the ice in the shaker, and then we're going to put this baby on top. Always do this upside down, don't I? I did it in the wrong side. So we'll put this baby on top. I'm a little dyslexic that way. Shake it good. Okay, now we're going to use a rocks glass. Here's my favorite little Slovakian crystal glass. And the cool thing about this that they do in the bar is they use just one big chunk of ice. Why? Why, Jude? Why did they do that? Well, what did I tell you about ice? It melts slower. Oh, it melts slower if it's bigger. So I have a little thing that makes a round ice cube. See that? Cool, huh? Outstanding. It keeps the drink cold. It waters down your drink less because it's bigger, it's dense. It just doesn't melt at the speed of light. And so I can talk till my heart's content. Now, we've got our drink in here, which I did upside down yet again. Our Boston shaker. Oh my gosh. I might have to put this. Oh wait, I think I got it. I love this thing. I just wish I could get the cover off. I'm just feeling a little weak there. And then you're just going to want to strain it because you don't want the mushed up grapes going in your drink. Right up to the top. It's a beautiful color. It's not quite the Campari color. It's a little bit lighter, hey? It's like it's got a little, I don't know, rosé color to it. If you want, you can garnish it. I'm actually going to cut this beautiful orange that I have here and just do a little wedge. And there it is. Might be the quickest one ever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Enzoni, the cousin of the Negroni. And I think people who like Negronis, and people who like gin sours, they ought to give this baby a try. It's really interesting, and it's got that whole grape thing going on. It's easy as pie to make. So happy birthday, Archbishop John. Happy birthday, Mrs. Gooch. Even though, I know you wouldn't drink this. Archbishop John, you ought to try it. I'm telling you, pretty darn good. So, salute. This is a good drink. This is fun. Get yourself some good grapes and have a good old time. Actually, supposed to garnish it with a grape too, but that's kind of stupid. I should have gotten like a little, little stick there. But it's a good drink. It's a fun drink. It's different. And like I said, it's the only drink I've ever come across that has grapes in it, like real grapes. So enjoy. Until next time, I'll come up with another International Week special. And this is kind of international, but kind of not. So have a good weekend. We'll catch you next time on Boozing with Jude. Thanks for joining me. Cheers. Ciao. Salute, salute, and goodbye.